Thursday, boys and girls. We are back at Reading Workshop, and it is another Eric Carle story. And you can tell we are still learning about insects. And this one is called a firefly. Some of you call them lightning bugs. And you're noticing that it has a head, a thorax, that's the middle part, and then an abdomen, the part that lights up with a chemical. Kind of strange, we notice lights and flashlights light things up. Lightning bugs have a built-in light into their abdomen, the very tip of their abdomen, and it lights in the dark sky, doesn't it? And we can go on a lightning bug hunt. That could be some things you can do at nighttime and do some math. If you catch 3 lightning bugs and you get one more, how many lightning bugs do you have all together, right? That can be a fun thing to do at nighttime. But this one is called The Very Lonely Firefly by Eric Carle. We're going to review some of our reading workshop strategies we've been using, right? Using exact voice. There will be some more times to use that. And also we're going to practice using our glue words like we've been doing when we stick the pages together, right? And when we put our Post-it notes on. So notice as we read, stick your words together. This one's called The Very Lonely Firefly by Eric Carle. Eric Carle, The Very Lonely Firefly. As the sun set, a little firefly was born. It stretched its wings and flew off into the darkening sky. And then, what do you think's going to happen? It was a lonely firefly. It flashed its lights, searching for other fireflies. The firefly saw a light and flew towards it. But it was not another firefly. It was a light bulb lighting up the sky. You see the light bulb? Hear that noise? Later on, the firefly saw a light and flew towards it. But it was not another firefly. It was a candle flickering in the night. What's going on? Firefly thought it was another firefly, but nope. The firefly saw a light and flew towards it. There's some exact words. I hope you're hearing them. But it was not another firefly. It was a flashlight. He's saying, quiet out there. It was a flashlight shining in the night. After that, the firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it wasn't another firefly. It was a lantern. Hey, stop fighting! What is it? It was a lantern glowing in the night. Next, the firefly saw several lights and flew toward them, but they were not other fireflies. There was a dog, bow wow, and a cat, meow, and an owl, their eyes reflecting the lights. Hooty hoot. You ever seen lights or animals' eyes in the night, how they glow? Yeah, looks like a lightning bug, doesn't it? The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a car's headlights flooding the night. Look, wow, it's beautiful. What do you think they see? The firefly saw many lights and flew toward them. But they were not other fireflies. They were fireworks sparkling and glittering and shimmering in the night. Well, then, when all was quiet, the firefly flew through the night, flashing its light, looking and searching again. Then it saw what it had been looking for. What do you think it is? A group of fireflies flashing their lights. Now the firefly wasn't lonely anymore. Boys and girls, my book is broken, but if it was lit up, all these little these little lights would be lighting up in the dark sky, because that's what lightning bugs do, right? Do you remember, is it a flashlight in their bodies? What is in their abdomen? A chemical, a little chemical that makes their abdomens light up in the dark sky, right? All right, boys and girls, I love Eric Carle. He has all the funnest endings to the stories, and you can tell that just like a cricket rubbed its wings together and chirped to find a mate, fireflies flashed their lights to find a mate. So that's what was happening through the whole book. And then, but he kept looking for more and more fireflies, only to find out it was dog's eyes, or it was a car's light, or it was a flashlight, or it was a lantern, right? But it kept going until he found a mate. And once he found a mate, what happened? They blinked their lights and they found each other so they could be friends. Boys and girls, I hope you are making friends at school. Since most of us have started back, we've been learning all about our new friends. And so as we finish up our insect books this week, I hope you're noticing your friends are drawing pictures, you're drawing pictures of all the different insects that we've been learning about. And I hope that you're looking at the characters and the bugs, of course, and doing a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. Maybe you're making wings on insects, and I know they all have how many legs? 6 legs. Don't forget antenna too, right? Good job, friends. We'll see you next time. Happy learning.